Hello everyone, welcome back to channel Sai Tech Guru. In this video I'm going to do the World War II gameplay and the graphics test comparison between the Realme X7 Max versus POCO F3 GT device. And both phones do have the Dimensity 1200 chipset, and let's see how well these both phones gonna handle this World War II gameplay. The game supports the 120 FPS range, that is what I am really interested to see, which phone will be able to have really good graphics and which phone can actually play at very high FPS. I mean 120 FPS. That's what I'm going to exactly check in this video, comparing between these both phones. And now let me to open at same time this game. And right now I'm trying to use the real-time floating FPS meter, which is obviously available in the POCO F3 GT. That's a very good advantage. So this is a World War II game which I'm trying to use, and which actually supports 120 FPS. Yes, you can actually play it 120 FPS. So first let's take a look at the settings, which phone has got what type of settings. So I think it should be kind of similar, maybe because of Dimensity 1200 in both phones. Right now, as you can see, friends, 120 FPS we're getting in the POCO F3 GT. This is a POCO F3 GT. 120 FPS we are getting. That's perfectly fine. And now let's see what is the graphics settings in the Realme X7 Max device. Let's go to graphics, and I think we cannot find the 120 FPS. That's kind of strange. As you can see, there is no 120 FPS, but POCO F3 GT has got the 120 FPS. Maybe this game is really optimized for the POCO F3 GT mobile phone. As you can see right now, there is no 120 FPS at all. This is a Realme X7 Max device which I'm trying to use exactly. So Realme X7 Max with a Dimensity 1200. So you cannot play at 120 FPS in the Realme X7 Max device, unfortunately, at this moment. At least if the Realme UI doesn't allow you to play it higher refresh rate, at least the game should be optimized for the higher FPS, but it's not optimized in this Realme X7 Max device at this point. I think at this point, if I do the gameplay test on the POCO F3 GT, then you will be able to get to know how is the FPS is maintaining. But Realme X7 Max should be able to definitely handle the 60 FPS. It should not be kind of big deal for this phone, obviously. But whereas the POCO F3 GT has got advantage of having 120 FPS, as you can see, the gameplay will definitely look really smooth while playing in this phone, in the POCO F3 GT device. It will definitely look highlight. As you can see, friends, 120, 119 FPS it's maintaining, 109 as well. .93 FPS I'm getting, as you can see, not bad. So in terms of maintaining the real-time FPS meter, it's 116 FPS. And whereas in the Realme X7 Max, you should not have any kind of issues because the phone is playing only at 60 FPS. So you will be having definitely you will get definitely 60 FPS without any kind of issues in this phone at this point. I just want to show you the real-time FPS meter, how much we are getting. The real-time FPS, you can see we're getting 60 FPS consistently. It will definitely maintain. So 60 FPS should not be any kind of issues in the Realme X7 Max. So unfortunately, we cannot play at 120 FPS in the Realme X7 Max because this game is not optimized for the Realme X7 Max. It's very sad to know that it's not that optimized in this phone. And that's it, friends. Thank you for watching this video. In case if you have any other queries, let me know in the comment section below. So meanwhile, and don't forget to check the links in the description, and definitely I'll try to do a gameplay review using the other phones as well. So make sure to stay tuned for those videos in case if you're interested for other phone reviews like OnePlus Nord 2 or in other phone. Definitely plan to do those kind of reviews as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video, and let's stay tuned for more updates. Meanwhile, signing off. Bye.